Hey guys, good evening. Just want to go over a couple things as far as my profession and what I do and what I'm seeing and stuff. And to many of the drivers that aren't supporting what's going to happen now in the next month or so, you guys need to understand the importance of this. We're not shutting them down for our health. We're not doing that. We're shutting it down for the fact that we're tired of what the FMCSA is doing to us owner-operators, okay? I've had a lot of people, oh, Freddy this and oh, Freddy that, and you guys aren't gonna win anything. We don't want to win anything. The only thing we want is to earn the respect of our government, okay? People need to understand this. People don't understand to have 9-to-5 jobs Monday through Friday, what it is to have to leave your house, leave your kids, leave your wife, have to be gone for 21 to 28 days before you get home to see your family again. People don't understand that. It's easier said than done. All right? Try it. I invite you to try it. Talk to a friend that has a truck and get on a truck and leave your house for 28 days and see how easy that is. There's nothing easy about it, okay? Then we have all these regulations, these hours of service. I understand that. What I don't understand is how people can come back and tell me, oh, don't strike because you're not going to win because they're too powerful. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. These mega carriers, they've had these e-logs for a long time. We understand that. They've had these e-logs for years. But you know what? They had those e-logs for the company, for them, for the company to track them, which is fine. Those companies, Swift, CRST, CR England, Schneider, Werner, those mega companies got thousands of trucks. They've got thousands of drivers. They need to keep track of that. I understand that. But it's become, it's like they've monopolized and they've taken over the FMCSA. What happens tomorrow if all these major companies say, you know what, we're not using the e-logs anymore? FMCSA is going to have to stick their tail between their legs and suck it up. Okay? Why are they fucking stepping on us? Yeah, we're the smaller man, but why are they stepping on us when we're doing the same job as them? Okay, we're leaving our house 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 weeks at a time to make money to support our homes. There's nothing easy about what we do. Okay? Why at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm driving and I'm out of my hours of service at time, I can't even park in a damn truck stop. I can't even do it. So I got to go park on an on-ramp. I got to go something. I've had to do the most dangerous thing sometimes and park on the side of an interstate. Oh, because then I'm going to get a violation and then I'm going to get cited for it. Now my CSA points are all jacked up. Those are the things that we're fighting here, guys. Be a part of the solution. Don't be a part of the problem. Okay? We're a big fraternity, guys, gals. Okay? Everybody that sits behind the steering wheel of a semi-truck, we're a family. All right? Yeah, these big mega companies are using e-logs. Oh, well, yeah, I know they're editing them. I started with CRST. Anytime I was tight on time, all I had to do was call my dispatch and my hours disappeared. I completely understand you, Brian. But the point of all this is it's like a big power trip. I said this earlier on a video that I shared with some guys that we were talking on in a chat. It's a big power trip. It's the FMCSA wanting to have full control of everything. You know what that reminds me of, guys? A dictatorship. That's what that reminds me of. They're the direction, so they can dictate everything. If I wanted to live under a dictatorship, I'd move my ass to Cuba, 90 miles south of our border, down from Key West. That's living under a dictatorship. I don't want to live in that shit. I want to live here. So why do I have to be dictated by an agency that dictates the hours I want to work and can work? I have no problem driving 11 to 14 hours a day. I understand the hazards that come with being fatigued and driving. I've driven sometimes, speaking honestly, with my damn eyes shutting on me. I've done it. We've all done it. But what I'm trying to get to is, why do they have to regulate when I want to stop and use a restroom, when I want to stop and shower, when I want to stop and take a nap because I'm just a little tired? That's the shit we're talking about here. A lot of people are critiquing this. A lot of people that are in trucks. Okay? Stand beside us. If we do this as one big family, I think we'll be successful. We got to get this point across. You understand what I'm saying? We got to get this point across, my people. Listen, I've only been doing this for 10 years. I haven't been doing this that long. But guys, I've noticed the difference from when I started to now. Owning trucks is very difficult, okay? We've got these brokers that are kicking our ass, man. They're taking 20, 30% from us. I was looking at a board the other day. I was talking to a cousin of mine that drives, and he drives for Landstar. He's happy as hell. But I was telling him, dude, I don't want to dash your dreams, man. But these people are taking 30 and 40% away from you, dude. And you're going 3 or 4 weeks at a time from your house, from your wife. That shit hurts, man. We're driving, we're doing all this shit, and the brokers are laughing. They're running to the bank. Another thing is, guys, I'm guilty because, well, I'm not guilty. When I got my license through CRST, okay? I went to Jacksonville, Florida. I was there for three weeks. I got out of school and I hopped right on the rig and I was gone. The trainer that was training me had his license 1 month before I did. That's another topic that's going on here. Guys, there's a lot of guys out there that don't have suffice training. Training is very important. We are driving a missile on the interstate, okay? A truck at 60, 65, 70 miles an hour, double the speed. That impact, let's just say, an impact at 70 miles an hour in a rig is an impact of 140 miles an hour. Now put 30, 40,000 pounds on top of that. People are dying. I've been at a truck stop with a woman behind the wheel of a truck, has no idea how to back into a spot. No idea. I've had to get into a Werner truck where 2 women team drivers were driving. Not one of them knew how to back up. I asked them both, how long have you had your CDLs? One had it 3 weeks. The other one had it like a month and a half. Had no idea how to back into a spot. I said, ladies, listen, it's late. I believe I was at a TA up in the Baltimore area. And I said, ladies, let me help you. Let me back your truck up. Let me back your truck up for you. I got in that truck and I backed it right into the spot. That's the stuff we're talking about. These are the people that are on the interstates nowadays. That is an endangerment to society. Get your training. Do your due diligence. If this is what you want to do, learn. Go to an accredited school, get a loan, pay the money, and learn how to drive a truck. Okay, these companies, these mega companies that have so much power, they can go and say, oh, we'll pay for your school. They'll put your ass in school for 2 or 3 weeks. You'll go through some evolutions a couple times a day, once, twice, 3 times a week. At the end of 2 or 3 weeks, you got your license. That's not how shit should work. Okay? Learn how to drive properly. Learn the mechanics. Learn everything. Guys, this is my livelihood, man. I love this. I love driving. I've got 4 trucks. I love driving. I love doing this, but we got to stand next to each other. We all got to do this together. I'm a voice. I want to be an advocate. This is a beautiful profession. There's a lot of money to be made. My father drove. My uncle drove. My grandfather drove. So I come from a family of drivers. I've seen beautiful trucks my whole life in my family. But people, we need to stand together and do this as one. Enough of this shit talking. Enough of disrespecting each other. All we're doing is making each other look horrible. Okay? We need to stand together and get the point across, okay? We're not trying to be the biggest and baddest. We're just trying to get the point across to the FMCSA that we're not playing, man. We want equal work for equal rights. We want everything equal down the board. Stop trying to control us. Stop trying to dictate what we do. If I want to be dictated, I'm going to go to Cuba and live in Cuba. Those people have been dictated for over 50 years. They have no rights. They can't say nothing. If you go out publicly in Cuba and say you don't like the government, your ass is going to jail. You know what it is here, that if you have to park on the side of an on-ramp or off-ramp because there's no parking in the 2 truck stops that are right behind you, your ass is getting cited. It happened to me twice, once in Ocala and once in Hebron, Kentucky. I got a citation for $165 from the Kentucky Highway Patrol for parking on an off-ramp. On an on-ramp. And here in Ocala for parking on an on-ramp. $165 up there and like an $85 citation here. It's bullshit. And the citation here in Ocala, he decided to do a level 2 inspection on me and busted me for some shit there. I've got 3 unnecessary points on my CSA score for some stupid shit at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who wants to deal with a fucking inspection at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't. But that's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. We all need to get together, start doing live videos. We need to get on board as one. and get the point across, people. That's all we got to do. All right? I'm just a fellow driver. I'm nobody here. But I respect Charles, and I respect what he's doing. Okay? He has started a movement. And people have said, oh, because it's just all the sheep jumping on the bandwagon. Bullshit. It's not the sheep jumping on the bandwagon. This is my future. Because I have a beautiful daughter inside my house, and I have a beautiful wife that I got to take care of business. Okay? It's absolute bullshit. So when y'all hear Charles doing his live feeds, don't dog him. Stand behind him. Because he's an advocate. And if he didn't care, he wouldn't do this. Everyone's like, no, because all this and that bullshit. Listen to Charles. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he knows what he's going after. We have to set the precedents. We have to set the precedents, because if we don't, nothing's going to change. You company drivers, people have told me, oh, because company drivers this, company drivers that. You know what, on that day, stop your fucking truck too. Stop your truck too. What's the company going to say? We're going to fire you? Fire me. You got 25 other mega companies that'll hire you. It's all good. If you're a company driver, the day that we stop on the 12th, shut your damn trucks off. Shut them off. And let the company that you're working for know that you ain't playing around either. Okay? Let them know that you are not playing around with them. Guys, this has gone too far, man. This has gone too far. I mean, it's just one thing after the other with the FMCSA. It's one thing after the other. It's time that we put our pants up and let them know that we're big boys. We're not scared of them. We're not scared of the government. Okay? So, love you guys. Please be safe out on the road, man. Holler at me anytime you guys want. And keep them wheels on the asphalt, guys. Love you. See ya.